EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Get ready! Viking 18!
From the shotgun, they'll throw to get this one started. Complete. Wrigley on the reception. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, like, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Ready?
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Ready? Ready?
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate business.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
It is 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Ready, right?
Now, faking the give, headed left, buying time, taking off.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. His 4th TD grab of the season. An extra point attempt to follow. It's up and through. And the Vikings will take a 7-0 lead. kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
6-yard line.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And he finds some space tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
8-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
Set, ready. 33, yellow, red, cycle. Set.
He'll look to throw. Catch man, right side by Thomas. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Come on, set.
Thrown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
Brought down at the 31. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 31, here's 2nd down and 9.
Set, ready.
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready, ready. Blue, 30, white, white.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds after a pickup of about 4, but that is enough to keep the drive alive. First down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Ready.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And to be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Vikings with the edge. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the 2nd quarter as they go to work on 1st and goal.
Drill green. Here we go. Set. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. And the Vikings are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to enter it.
And a good gain. He's going to be marked down right at the 20-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down. Right back to him on first down. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
So from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
Go. Gravity Lions.
Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius. Unable to connect. A little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
Third down, they need 5.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. Open man, left side, he's got it. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball. And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
The break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10.
A gain of 14. And the Vikings
65, say 65.
On the RPO, pass taken by Ridley. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Let's go. Ready.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
And he's in! Touchdown, Vikings. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Here we go. Here we go. 33. Yell, hut.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
This brought in out past the 20. That's a very nice return. He has given the offense a short field.
Bears 49-yard line.
Ready, ready. Ready. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
A quick throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Bears have it. One of those exciting moments in a football game. There is a turnover and a fumble, All of a sudden, the guys who were on defense, they're starting to think like offensive players, Greg. They really wanted to take that back the other way.
And I think for that offense, they're fortunate that didn't lead to a touchdown, because for a minute, I thought the defender was going to take it all the way back. But either way, winds up with a pretty nice return, and his offense is in great position.
And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 22. Here, yellow. Ready, ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short in the first down after a gain of 7.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. Give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yards.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TD. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
60 vices, 60 vices. Here we go, set.
Travis Scott on the ground. Oh, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name. But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Clock will stop with 33 seconds to go until halftime. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Now a give on the ground, and they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. It is 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call.
Ready?
Following the penalty, he'll run it, finding room to the 20. And He's in! Touchdown, Minnesota. That his second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
The kick was good. Makes the score 21. Bears 7.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the double.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second and 6.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they whistle him down, but not before it picks up the first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go. Ready.
The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Bears first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Chicago.
Ready. Here we go.
They'll stay on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good game.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown Bears. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, go!
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long, Mike. He's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
To the left side, caught by Ridley. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And it's third down.
Ready?
He'll again get it to Ridley. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Minnesota.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
They'll stop it here. We have an injured Viking to tend to. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Vikings. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season.
The kicker on for the extra point.
And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready!
To the ground, the first down run. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
That's good.
That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 47.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
At this 49-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up second and
They work
9.
just shy of midfield on 2nd and 9.
Yellow, 43. Steel, black. 10.
This one complete to Jordan. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that walk. Good for a Bears first down.
41-yard line.
Red, set, go.
Up the middle they go. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
Ready. Jack, hut.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 23, here's second down and 7.
Yellow. Let's go next. That
one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what?
That'll be intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over here at their own 22.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. And one thing you have to do if that's the case is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the fourth quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 9.
Panther 60, Panthers Viking 18. Ready.
He'll get this out wide. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
This throw, right side, taken in by Ridley. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He'll get this into the hands of Ridley, complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Here we go, set. Bronco leading.
That one is complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Here's a chance to put this game away. First down and goal. He'll drop to throw. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Minnesota. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, like, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's Let's go now.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Here, punt.
They'll look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
A gain of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Now give up the middle, and it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up third down.
Brings up third down.
Here we chop. 17, 50, green. 43 rail. Set, hunt.
Try to pick this one up on the ground. And he is going to have a Bears first down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Rail, yellow. Here we go. Set, ready.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
Ready?
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make it fight. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. First down. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8.
Second down, 8 yards to go.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 19, Charger, 19. Ready?
Now, this looks like a design run, and not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day, so in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So it is a win for our visitors, the Vikings. They finish off the first month of the season perfect.